Okay, let's make this traffic cone. What we're going to do first is make the base, and then we'll make the top part afterwards. So let's focus in on this base. You can see up here we need to make a 14.5 by 14.5 inch a square, excuse me, and then fill it off the edges. So let's start there on shape. So on the top plane, let's go ahead and sketch a center point rectangle, and it's actually going to be a square. So we're going to go ahead and click this. We're going to do 14.5, and then we're going to do 14.5 again, and we have a big square over here. We're going to fillet the edges. So right now it's giving us a fillet of 0.185. We need a fillet of what? Let's find this out. I think the it's going to be over here. So if we look, there's a detail right here, and that points out to detail K. So it looks like our fillet is going to be a 1 inch fillet. So let's put that in. 1 inch, just like that. Now that we have the fillet tool kind of working in our favor, we can just go ahead and start selecting and hitting enter. Select, hit enter, select our 2 lines and hit enter. And we've gone ahead and we've made the bottom profile of our traffic cone. So we need to extrude this up a little bit. Looks like right here it shows us the bottom of the cone is, this base is 1 inch high. So we're going to do a extrusion of 1 inch, and it looks like it's already at 1 inch, which is perfect. So there's the bottom of the traffic cone. All right, next thing we're going to do is we're going to make the top part of this traffic cone. We're going to end up using a loft for this. So we need to make 2 circles, a circle on the bottom, this circle right here, and a circle on the top, and we'll loft to make the solid. So we'll go ahead right now, we're going to sketch on the top of this base. We're going to do a center point circle, and we're going to come out and we're just going to make a circle like this. How wide is that circle? Looks like it's a width of 10 inches. So we're going to put 10 in here. There we go, that's perfect, and we'll finish our sketch. Now we need to make one other sketch, and it's going to be up high. It's going to be above this. How high is it going to be above? Well, it's going to be, looks like it's going to be 28 inches above the bottom of the base. So that maybe what we'll do is we'll actually do a work plane off the bottom, and we'll try to make it hit this 28 inch height right up here. Okay. So let's go ahead and over here, and the work planes are over here. See, this says plane here. So we're going to hit plane. We're going to do offset. Let's do offset of the top plane. So we're going to select this top plane, and we want to come up like this. And remember, we're actually on the bottom. See how it's like the bottom of the cone base, the bottom of the base down here? That we've selected the top plane right here as the entity that we're measuring off of. That's important because if you look down here, this 28 inch dimension is from the very top of the cone to the bottom of the base. So I think we're in the right spot. In here where it says offset distance, we're going to put in 28. And now we know that that work plane is at the top of our part. So we're good here. Let's start a sketch in the top of the part. Look at that work plane. We're going to do another circle. This is the very top of the cone. It's about that big. Let's see what it is exactly. Looks like it's 2.25 in diameter. So we'll type that in, 2.25. There we go. There's the top of our cone. All right, the last thing to do is a loft. So we're going to select loft. So we're going to hit the bottom plane. There, the bottom circle, and then the entity at the top is the top circle. And there we go. There is our traffic cone, construction cone. I'm just going to go ahead and get rid of this work plane so it looks nice and pretty. There it is.